그리고 이거 그 공통점을 미리 좀 적어놔야 되겠다. 공통점 1. 강기슭에서 깨어났다. 2. 무슨 껌껌한 시야가 껌껌해졌다. 이 정도가 일단 밝혀진 진실이죠. 그 공통점이죠. 그리고 나머지 공통점으로는 뭐 공통점은 아니지만 기타 좀 기록할 만한 사항은 좀 모르는 사람이 도와주었다. 그리고 동전 하나만 남아있었다. 또 무슨 신전을 통해서 들어갔다. 이 정도는 이제 공통점은 아닌데 자주 일어나는 현상이죠. 일단 베르기를 물어봅시다.
Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death? I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
낙서를 봤어요. 왜 죄인이라고 의심받는 거죠?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
남자를 좋아하시는구나.
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men.
그럴 수
And when
있지.
you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagos, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away
왜
at you slowly,
들켰지?
until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
계속하세요.
In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
그러니까 누군가가 이 동성애자에 대해서 안 좋은 시각을 갖고 있었다.
It's not just graffiti. I have quite the collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type.
저런.
So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset
관심
this
있어서
person.
괴롭히는 거
If
아닐까?
I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
사겨도?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my nature as sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I
로마의
know is,
반을
if these threats keep escalating,
태워버린 게 걔네다.
eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
제가 알아봐드리죠.
What? Really?
아니 아까
I didn't expect that.
옥타비아한테 준 편지가
It's always a pleasure to meet
사교도
someone
모임인
so
것
selfless.
같은데.
I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
노력해보죠. 일단 인터뷰나 좀 합시다.
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome.
건축가.
That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people, that kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place?
절벽 위의 신전에 대해서 얘기해
You
주세요.
mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown
보시는
god.
신의 이름을
But it
모른다.
appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
이 도시의 역사.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years
수백 년
ago.
전에
Which means,
지어졌다.
but there's one thing that puzzles me.
그게 무슨 의미일까요?
I'm not sure. It could mean that the Romans who first started building here
그냥 양식을
just
따라한
copying
걸지도
Greek
모르고
architecture, or it could mean that there were Greeks
혹은
living and worshipping here
그리스인들이 먼저
before the Romans
살았다.
arrived. Who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine?
이수인들 아니야? 건축 양식.
Gladly. Personally, my
성수로
favorite thing about they're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering.
문명하다 보면 많이
With a
나오죠,
very
성수로.
practical purpose.
주거 공간을
They take
들려줍니다.
fresh water coming from outside. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into an and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills.
성수를 통해 도시로 물이 들어온다면 거기로 탈출할 수는 없을까요?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just please try to be a bit.
상부 수조에 들어갈 수도 있다.
Of course.
나가는
You
법을
wouldn't
아세요?
believe how often the new ones are. There are much worse places to live out your days. But once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not. Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavia. They weren't nearly as tolerant.
황금률은 어떻게 생각하나요?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you.
그러니까 별로 처벌을 내리지
Doesn't seem
않는다.
to care. And I'm pretty sure.
글쎄요.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only the first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power.
얘도 황금률을 깨려고 한다.
Leaving may not be an option.
어떻게 하면 건조해서 끌어내릴 수 있죠?
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but
모른다. 그래요. 1번입니까? 2번입니까?
well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions.
야,
in
이거
this
다
place.
말레올로스 찍으려고
But it's all a
하네.
bit vague. At least he has a vision. My vote isn't for sale. Nice to talk to you.
정령 우리 모두를 파괴할지를 지으려 하는 것인가? 너 어디 가셨어? 아, 저기 있구나. 삽. 풀모. 오루. 오루? 비난하는 쪽지. 나는 너를 보고 있다. 비나는 족지 왜 이렇게 많아? 그 길을 벗어나라. 이거 이
Make sure
사람이
you stay away from that empty shrine.
바로
It's
옆에
going
있는
to collapse at
사람이
any moment.
보내는 거 아니야 혹시? 참,
You look well, my sartorial friend.
저기 근처로 가면은 들리는구나. 앞으로 살 거. 탈출 후에 살 거. 데시우스? 데시우스가 걔였죠? 풍만한 여자 노예 12명. 그래. 걔 상인이었지? 좋아요. 성소로 한번 들어가 볼까요? 얘 이분이 루크레티하고. 뭐야, 죽었나봐. (2000년) 동안 거의 그대로다. 아폴로, 여기 아폴로 신전.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman.
누워있는 애가 율리아구나.
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing.
독사를 당했어.
And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I
독사를
kept on apologizing.
근데 이미 독살이
And now I'll never
일어나면은
know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden
그치
rule.
어떻게
Or why she
황금열에
cursed that snake's
처벌을 안
cruel
받았지?
black eyes with her dying breath.
그럴 방법이 있을까요?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututo and scratching his eyes out.
이 로마 욕을 그냥 원어로 하는구나. 그래, 노력해보죠. 이따 사연을 좀 들어봐.
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared.
나이비안
I'm
어딨어?
tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
여기로 어떻게 오게 됐죠?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I
대화자랑 다
gathered our
연관이 돼
most
있네.
precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else,
얘도 강이야.
and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
강을 언급했다고 말하라.
It's
유감이군요.
alright. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
성소에서 일한 이유는
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long
치료소다.
before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
나에비아는 어디 갔죠?
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain.
누구죠?
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scared.
일단 남자네요.
He's become so irritable that
Ki라고
the
한 거
smallest
보니까.
thing set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to treat
짜증이
him.
심한 사람을 찾아보면 되겠구만.
Thanks, I suppose.
나가는 법을
I
아십니까?
wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine.
황금률은 어떻게
A
생각하죠?
city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
그러니까 그 법을 우리가 집행하는 게 아니라 신이 집행하는 거라서 좀 어렵네.
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is
아,
definitely
나만
not
들리는
normal.
거였어.
There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little...
나에비아가 그런 말을 했구만.
Well, she used to run the clinic
아,
until
이거는
she
똑같네.
said this the last time and then she's been gone. But one of my... He's become... I just... Thanks.
윤리하는
Sure.
독살당한 건가요? 스스로 목숨을 끊은 걸까요?
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
중독된 원인
Hemlock, I believe.
동미나리.
I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolas's villa, and they are quite secretive.
말레올로스랑 관련이 또 있구만.
Gladly.
이만
Well,
가보겠습니다.
come back if you get.
이 줌을 이렇게 할 수 있구나. 아니 이거 근데 퀘스트가 너무 많은데 데시오스를 설득해 실피움 수지를 해라. 데시오스 바로 여기 있는 거 아닌가? 잠겨있네. 이거 혹시 스카이림처럼
Salve.
이렇게 뒤로 돌아서 이렇게 가면 소매치기는 활성화가 안 되는구만. 누구세요?
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
근데 제가 무기가 없는데요?
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm.
활을 제가 들고
Bow's the
있구나.
only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
노력해보죠.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
안 된다는데? 저기로 가지 마세요.
Why?
일단 내 말 믿어봐요.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
근데 누구세요?
Fabia, but now's not the time.
그래요, 파비아 씨. 일단 목욕탕으로 가라는 거죠. 이 눈뽕을 하면은 여기가 빈 성소였구나. 이런 씨. 참나. 여긴 줄 몰랐네. 난 저기가 목욕탕인 줄 알았지. 그래도 나한텐 저장이 있다. 저장이 있는 나는 무적이야. 사실상 신들보다 위지. 내가 하고 싶은 거 맘대로 할 수 있다는 뜻이야. 내 로딩이 너무 길구만. 마지막에 어디서 저장했더라? 아니 여기가 어디야 이거?
You look well, my sartorial friend.
여기 어디지?
Hello? Hello?
일단 좀 기다려보세요. 괴한이 좀 급한 것 같으니까 괴한 좀 처리하고 옵시다. 아니 데시우스가 아닌데. 일단 목욕탕부터 갔다 오자. 일단 저장 좀 하고.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
이름이 너무 어려운데요? 예, 저기 빈 성소로 들어가시면 됩니다.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
구경 좀 할까? 멀찌감치서? 꿀잼 구경해야지. 굿. 활 얻어야지. 일단 활 얻고 황제폐하께서 로마의 아들에게 로마 아벤티네가의 시민이자 방화를 저지른 사람이 퀸크티우스다. 40에서 50세 사이에 체격 보통 검은 머리칼, 한 눈은 녹색이고 한 눈은 청색이. 사교도의 동조자고 한 눈은 녹색 한 눈은 청색. 이거 좀 메모해놔야 돼. 화살이랑 데나리우스. 아 뭐야, 단 하나? 벤정. 단 1원밖에 없는 거 맞아? 하나의 죄로 인해 여럿이 고통받으리라. 자, 저 이제 무기 생겼습니다. 아무도 날 막을 수 없으셈. 그래도 한번 목욕탕 가볼까? 로마에 왔으면 또 목욕탕 가야지. 목욕탕에 왔는데 사람은 없네요. 사람들이 없네. 아쉽게도. 조사할 것도 없나? 이거 근데 왜 이렇게 깊냐? 목탕이 굉장히 깊은데요. 뭐 별로 조사할 수 있는 게 없네. 목욕탕 바닥에 뭐라도 단서가 있을 줄 알았는데. 여긴 뭐야? 이 여신은 뭔지를 모르겠구만. 여기는 왜 또 다 이렇게 다 박살이 나 있지? 오, 일로 갈 수 있어. 일단 대화수단을 좀 챙겨놓고 뭐야 이거? 일화가 있어. 최근까지도 있는데 쟤 누가 있다. 누구세요?
Come and join me by the fire.
눈 색깔 잘 봐. 아니야, 핑크티우스는 아니야. 대화해볼까요?
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name? It's a sincere
경찰입니다.
pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
우연히 찾았죠.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument.
좀 밖으로 나와서 나누시면 되잖아요.
I'm hoping
왜 꼭
that
여기서
that's
나누셔야 되지?
Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the golden rule?
아직이요.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
어르신의
You
대답이
should
듣고
speak with your
싶군요.
contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories.
아,
See if you
그러니까
can get
신이 누군지 알아야 일로
It
온다?
is best if you come to this realization.
그래요. 봅시다. 여기 그냥 나가는 데인가? 난 활은 좀 나중에 돌려줍시다. 지금 당장 쓸 데가 좀 많거든요. 활은 그 수조에 있는 그 괴물을 잡을 수도 있고. 일단 그 빵집으로 한번 갈까요? 빵집. 일단 갇혀있는 애한테 말 좀 걸고.
Hello? Hello? Have we?
누구세요?
My name's Dooley.
아, 둘리?
I live here now. because
친숙하네,
I got in
이름이.
trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
초능력 같은 거 쓰셨나?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
그래서 도둑이시다?
No! I would never! I'm good!
넌 착해? 그게 다야?
They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good.
짓거리?
They said I have to live here now and gave me this letter.
두일리우스야? 둘리가 아니라 사라진 보물을 찾겠다는 방상에 사로잡혀서 반사회적인 행동을 일삼았다. 한니발이 사망했다. 한니발은 걔죠? 그 수조에서 죽은 애? 보물은 존재하지 않아. 수조를 포함해 여러 곳에 무단 침입하다 적발되었다.
What does it say?
무단 침입하다 여러 번 걸렸으므로 황금률이 깨진 걸 막기 위해 가던데요.
My treasure!
무슨
My
보물이야?
friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then he died.
그 수조에 있는
He
괴물이
said if anything ever
보물인가?
happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure.
나한테 줘봐. 내가
But I
찾아줄게.
couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And
에퀴티아.
Princess lady.
에퀴티아였나?
She's a nice lady.
줘보세요.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
부탁해보죠.
Galerius already tried that. He said the
그럼 좀 있으면 바뀔 것 같아.
like Galerius. He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
그냥 탈출구를 보물이라고 표현한 게 아닐까? 나가는 법을
You're
아세요?
going to let me out of here.
노력해볼게요.
What about the rules?
알았어.
Like, and
황금률은? 아무것도 몰라.
bye bye.
자, 보물 이야기 좀 하자.
Hello. My friend Hannibal he said if he gave me this key and made all I now know. Bye bye.
아니
Hello.
가볼게요. 나 좀 붙잡지 마세요. 갈레리우스. 아니 그 빵집은 어디 있습니까? 여긴 극장이고. 갈레리우스? 처음 보는 사람인데.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect
근데
the
지금
magistrate.
벌써 투표 시작해버렸네.
Candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
응?
As agreed,
여사제를.
we'll dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius,
Malleolus.
Dacius,
Malleolus.
Galerius,
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil,
Malleolus.
Rufius,
알레우스가 될 것 같은데.
and finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
저분이
Hail,
발레우스구나.
Magistrate Malleolus. I said, Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
아이,
The golden rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt
황금률을 어겨서 다 황금되고 끝나는 거 아니야?
Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. Here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait. I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to
설마
instill fear
더
in
황금
all of us.
엔딩이냐고.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
아, 더 황금이 되고 있어. 사진은 못 참지 그래도. 일단 아니다, 그냥 도망치자. 아, 이리로 가라고요? 아, 일로. 아니, 여기로 가라는데? 아니, 좀 기다려봐. 일로 가는 거 맞잖아. 아유, 이거 근데 아, 그래, 이 보이네. 아니 뭐야, 이 정도 높이에서 떨어졌는데 낙사된다고? 이 말이나 되는 소리야? 아니면 무릎이 뭐 종이로 만들어졌나 이거? 아, 여기 어디야, 이씨. 이 사람이랑 대화 나눈 건 저장이 됐나?
Ah, a visitor.
아니, 잠깐만. 30. 아, 이 저장이 안 됐네? 나 빠른 저장하면서 왔는데.
Welcome.
그래요.
I will let.
아이씨. 얘도 잠겼고. 일단 말레올루스가 방전되면은 바로 끝이 나는. 아이씨, 얘랑 대한 것도 다 없어졌잖아.
Hello? Hello? Have we met before?
오케이. 자, 다 읽었습니다.
Now, Hannibal, you're me.
아이, 잘못 눌렀어. 아이. 한 번 잘못 누르면 또 다시 해야 되네.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble. No idea, and before, but
관심 없습니다. 관심 없습니다. 어디서 말한 거야, 그리고 당신은?
Hello? Hello? My name... Yeah. Yeah. What does it say? He said he gave all I remember. No. Hannibal. Hilarious. Like, if you help Hannibal said it.
이렇게 보죠.
Bye bye.
아, 진짜 저장을 엄청 자주 해야 되네. 또 아직은 시작하지 않았어. 투표를. 그러면 얘 남는 김에 이쪽 길로 갈 수 있구나. 여기를 통해서. 이 빵집도 좀 찾고 해야 되는데. 잠깐, 여기가 혹시 극장 뒤편의 동굴인가? 여기서 오른쪽으로 두 번 가면은 사교도 모임이라고 했는데.
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
Still no sign of Scintilla. And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't
얘보단
control.
지금
Yeah, but
지우스도 여기
what if there is something I can do?
빵집을 좀 찾아야
What if
되는데.
she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing
Ixion
yourself.
turns.
Leave that for the gods. Try to relax, get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
여기 호락티우스 집이구나.
Galerius?
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
For a free
Still no
drink,
sign of
you
Scintilla.
stay away from my
I
money.
haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but I keep thinking.
여긴 아우렐리아.
What if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere suffering, waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that for the gods.
이거 한번 저장 한번
Relax.
해보고
Get some
훔칠까요?
rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
좀 말려올 수가 간지. 율리아와 율피우스. 이건 아우렐리아가 있네. 기다려보세요. 아, 이거 잠깐만. 나가는 길. 율피우스가 있었죠. 센티우스의 저택을 비워서 이사 갈 수 있는데, 오케이. 그럼 먹은 김에 이것 좀 치고 가자. 뭐야, 이분은 죽으셨네? 아, 괜히 익숙한 신전이다. 소지품, 야, 소지품 유지되네. 이거 개꿀인데? 골드 파밍 그냥 오지게 할 수 있겠는걸? 아우렐리에 보관하면 열쇠도 있고.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what...
이대한 전에도 있었죠. 당신 갈레리우스, 아 얘가 갈레리우스구나.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
뭡니까? 맞출 장치 손잡이. 오,
Just
좋아요.
attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe.
말 나눈 김에
Probably.
판사 좀 해보지 않을래?
Oh, you sound serious. I'm listening.
이걸 그냥 미리 말할 수 있구나.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine.
야, 이걸 다 해주네.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
그리고 수조도 가봐. 여기 여기는 거기고. 근데 쟤 보고 판사도 출방하라고 해야 되는데. 반갑고요. 수주 좀 들어갈게요. 저장 좀 하고.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
그 괴물이란 게 뭔지 알아요?
Well, it's your funeral.
낙대. 일단 저장 좀 하고. 야. 빠. 쫙. 쫙. 쟤 왜 안 죽어? 안 죽는데? 죽었다. 5발이나 맞아야 되네. 이건 그냥 먹어도 되네. 샌디아 데프. 일단 보고. 응? 움직인 것 같은데 방금? 방금 고개 돌리지 않았어요? 어? 맞네. 얘 내가 내가 안 보고 있을 때 돌리네 고개를. 나이스. 화살 보충 개꿀이고. 이 주변에다 봤나? 내가 이쪽으로 들어와. 좀 넓네. 기막힌 방법을 찾아라. 절로 들어갈 방법? 절로 들어가지? 맞아? 저장로봐. 하고 올라갈 수 있네? 근데 이거 하고 올라가는 그 기능이 없는데? 타고 올라가는 키가 없는데? 여기도 뭐가 있고. 요 눈이 켜져 있는 거는 신이 보고 있다는 뜻이겠지? 수척한 생물체. 뒤쪽의 동굴에서 수로로 들어가려다가 압사당했다. 여기는 더 볼 거 없나 이제? 내 몸무게를 버텨야 되니까 옷을 벗어야 되나? 근데 옷 벗는 그 키가 없어서? 참... 일단 나갑시다. 나가고 오늘은 여기까지만 할게요.